Oh, we're going in.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, what's happening? I'm scared.
Hooray, hurrah.
I have a question for our audience. I keep having muscle spasms in my arms and fingers. Why does this happen every day? Like, mainly my right bicep, it'll just start twitching like and then it stops. Happens like once or twice a day. Happens in my hands and my forearms too. Mainly my right bicep though. Not sure why. Any medical advice is appreciated. Thank you. You know, if your dad or your uncle's a doctor, please ask them for me. Would you say this is in your top 10 favorite games, Ryan?
Top 10 favorite games?
Favorite games, yeah.
I don't know. There's so many games that I've played, like, it's hard to say. This would definitely be in, like, oh, it made me miss the heart. Ah! Fart heart. Haha, they rhyme.
There's a key up there. You got 93, which in South Carolina is the minimum for an A.
It's also the, nope, not the year you were born.
No?
You were born in 96.
Born in 96. You were born in 94?
Yep.
Oh, very nice.
Get out of here.
I had a Waffle House waitress recently who, I don't think she knew what planet she was on, but my total was 1991, and she was like, I'm guessing that's the year you were born, and I was like, nope, 96, and she was like, 1996. I was shaking it to the Spice Girls. And I didn't know what to say back. I was like...
You said, damn.
I said, damn.
I'd like to shake it in your Spice Girls.
She took my order, and then she went to the chef, and she stood in the same place for 15 minutes. And I was joking around like, what if she hasn't actually even given my order to them yet? And then like 15 minutes, she's like, hash browns, eggs, and like I died laughing because I was like, oh my god.
You're like,
she stood in the same place.
You're just like, there's no fucking way.
And then when she came back over, she spilled water on me, which I don't care about that stuff. I mean, she's working Waffle House. It's like 2 a.m. It's a hard. That's not an easy job. Yeah, I could, you know, people want to say that that's like a really a job that like sucks, and it does. But genuinely, I feel bad for people that work jobs like that at 2 a.m. at Waffle House, because that can't be fun.
It's one of the finest winings and dinings you've ever dined in.
One of the finest winings and dinings you've ever dined in. And wined in. I don't think I've ever been to a wine and dine.
Oh, speaking of, that wine that I love is actually at Bevmo.
Yeah, do you know the name of it? You gave me, I had a glass, it was delicious.
What's the name of it?
It's like candy in wine form.
Oh, what's the fucking name, dude?
I like it a lot.
I like sweet wines. What?
Suck this. That's the first white wine I've really liked. White wine doesn't give you as bad of a hangover, so I like that too. Red wine is like a hangover ready to happen. It's like,
I don't like red wine that much.
It's like you drink this, you're like, I'm asking for a hangover.
Just dip some bread in it or something.
Okay, no, if you have like a loaf of bread, what I want to do is take a loaf of bread, Ryan. I want to put it in a cooler.
Yeah.
And I want to fill the cooler purely with wine. And I want to let the bread soak in that for a good 2-3 weeks. And then I want to take a spoon and just, sounds good.
I'm gonna get you and your stupid ugly wife.
Okay.
You're gonna be in my vacuum and then you're gonna live in a painting. You pieces of shit.
There's no need to insult the man's wife. Alright? You may not like the man, but you don't have to insult his wife.
Gotta wait for him. He looks like, that character, that red-headed British actor who's in, like, the new Star Wars. He's also in the new Winnie the Pooh movie as the dad.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name,
fucking name?
I have no idea. What's Charlie Sheen up to these days?
Just sheening around. He's going sight sheening.
He's traveling the country from sheen to shining sheen.
Yeah,
right?
You got it.
Okay, 17, 12, 10, 8, 7, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah!
Oh, that's sweet, man. You know what that symbolized? It symbolized that they shared one heart. Because she didn't have to suck hers up.
Because they're in love.
Yeah.
Or she's a heartless bitch only marrying for his money.
She could be a heartless bitch, because they are in a mansion. And gold diggers tend to go to mansions. So, I had a dream last night. I had really long fingernails.
Really?
I just remembered that. And it was a gross dream. I didn't like it. I was like, ugh, I don't want these fingernails. But they weren't like nice fingernails.
Did you bite them off?
In my dream, I didn't have any way to get rid of them. But they weren't like nice. They weren't polished or, you know, sparkly. They were just kind of gross, long-ass fingernails. Like Review Bra, but 10 times longer.
Ah.
Y'all, if there's a way you can support Review Bra, his channel's been hit with this demonetization hard, and he puts his
No one
heart into his
cares.
work.
Look, Ghost, man.
Oh shit, Ghost!
Big something in the story.
What's happening?
We're releasing all the booze accidentally.
Ah, fuck.
Look at Evil King Boo. He's like, haha, everybody scram. Well, now we have a light that detects if a boo's in there. And we got to collect a certain amount of boos to beat the game.
Okay, okay.
Or in order to do the last boss fight or whatever.
Sounds good to me. But review, bro, you know, report of the week. You could see him in this game, like on the wall. Or like he's trying on suits in a different room. I could see like there's a ghost of him at a table and he's reviewing like different types of water with his camera. Or reviewing
like,
some new item from Taco Bell.
Since they don't actually speak words, he would just be like,
I love him so much. I'd love to get him on the podcast.
Would you?
Yeah, if he's listening, he's more than welcome to come on our podcast. We could talk about what we like at Taco Bell and what kind of suits we could get into. Let's start wearing suits, Ryan. Want to start wearing suits?
It makes him feel nice. Would it make us feel nice?
It might. Don't knock it till you try it. We should start wearing like a tandem suit. Like it's a suit made for two people. It's like connected at the hip.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like it.
I mean, would you really?
Of course, Ryan.
Would you really?
We should try wearing a suit that's connected for a day. Would you question your sanity if in the middle of the night you woke up and there was like an old prissy southern man in your room and he goes, boo! And then he walks outside and you like run out into the living room and he's gone?
Would I question what?
Your sanity.
My sanity? Probably.
And like he's just nowhere to be found.
Boo!
And then he comes back the next night. Boo! Gotcha.
Charleston's super haunted.
Oh yeah, Charleston's like a famous like ghost city.
I went on several ghost tours.
Have you been on ghost tours?
Yeah, they're nice. It's just like you get to sit in a carriage being drawn by a horse, even though they stopped that because it's so...
Sorry, I just imagine like
a horse with a magic
pencil
marker or something,
and he's drawing you in
a
carriage. That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm from Charleston. I've never been on a ghost tour. So I had an Uber driver in Charleston. He was like, you know, and these tree huggers are trying to get rid of the horses. And what I'm saying is, you know, they put me in a factory at 150 degrees, and I'm not complaining. But these horses who were born and raised in these conditions, it's like, suck it up, they're horses. And he was talking about the tree huggers trying to, and he literally says, he goes, ooh, and they're all about these animals' rights. I didn't know. I was just like, okay. Ooh. Animals have feelings. Ooh. Apparently, like, they say animals can feel pain.
That's bullshit.
That's just what the liberal media wants you to think.
That is a bunch of snickery-dickery-doo.
It sounds like a type of Girl Scout cookie. Snickery-dickery-doos. Can I get 2 boxes of snickery-dickery-doos?
Because they have the snickerdoodles.
Oh, snickerdoodles. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
My favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Best one.
It's gonna have to be the Caramel Delights.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or they used to be called Samoas, and then they changed all the names for some reason.
Why'd they change the name?
I don't know. I used to like I like Caramel Delights. That's either my favorite or it's tied with the Tagalongs is what they used to be called.
Yeah.
They were like the chocolate covered ones with a layer of peanut butter on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong with Thin Mints though. So did you play the new Luigi's Mansion game for 3DS?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I didn't beat it though. I did like it. I liked
it looks
a lot.
fun. I never heard that much about it though, but it got good reviews.
It's really good.
Man, I've said it before, and you've said it too. I cannot wait for them to start putting, like... I hope they put GameCube Virtual Console on the Switch, because they could put this game on the Switch as a Virtual Console title.
Yes.
That would be so much fun.
Come here, Booze.
Whoa. He tricked you, man. Can you do anything with that? Can you, like, suck it up and throw it at something? Okay. All right.
Okay, come on. Where are you, mister?
Come on, mister.
He's in here.
Oh, he's in there for sure. Oh, shit. It's Bootha. What?
Bootha?
That one's lazy.
Bootha what? No.
That was a lazy name. I'm Buamoto.
You little bitch.
Got him.
Buamoto? That was a good one.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
I knew a kid in high school and he used to just call me and leave voicemails where he would just do Luigi's whole spiel of going, Mario! For like 10 minutes at a time.
Mario!
But the thing was, I didn't have his number at first, so I just kept getting these voicemails from this number I didn't know. And it would just be, it'd be that. And it confused me greatly, and then I found out it was him. I called his mom and tattled on him, and he got in a lot of trouble.
Wait, really?
No.
Why'd you tattle on the kid?
I didn't. Did you ever tattle in high school?
No, not in high school.
You
bitch.
I tattled last night at a Amoeba record store.
Well, the guy was already... You tell the story.
Okay, so Ryan and I last night went to Amoeba, which is like it's in Hollywood, and it's like a very famous record shop. Cause you know we have record players, so we want to get some new records. And there's this guy that walks in, and he's yelling to himself, kind of like Ming a little bit. I do have to say, like a young white version of Ming. He's wearing glasses, and this guy looks gross, like he hasn't showered in a while. He's got rope for belt,
Yeah.
some ratty ass shoes on. And he walks in, and he's got his hands down his pants, and he's like touching himself, and he's just yelling nonsense. And when he walks by, it smells like he's just chain smoked an entire carton, not a pack.
I stepped out into the aisle, like trying to find him, and I could smell like
the
old
lasting
cigarettes. Yeah.
It smelled like he had just chain smoked like 30 cigarettes. So we're like, what's this guy up to? So we kind of like looked for him a little bit. We didn't go up to him, but then he sees us and he starts walking towards us, and we're like, ah, fuck. And Ryan kind of quickly made his way away from him, but I was kind of trapped, and he just like blocks my way out, and he goes, Do you have an apartment with a bathtub? And he was clearly on some kind of like crazy drug or very mentally ill. He's like, do you have an apartment with a bathtub? And I was like, no. And I'm trying to walk past him, and he blocks me, and he's like, can you get me in touch with Barry Johnson?
Is Barry Johnson someone in Hollywood? Because he also, well, I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, yeah, I'll get to that. Barry Johnson is from a band, I think. Let me look it up real quick. Barry Johnson. Can you get me in touch with Barry Kramer? I don't know who Barry Johnson. Oh, Joyce Manor. He's someone from Joyce Manor. Okay. He's like, can you get me in touch with Barry Johnson, please? And I was like, no. And I'm trying to walk past him, and he puts his arm around me, like, really hard. And I was like, don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Because he had just been fondling his, like, disgusting ball sack.
He was.
And he smelled so bad. And he put his arm around me. And I was like, please don't touch me. And I'm trying to pull away, and he, like, jerks me back, and he, like, has his arm around me harder. And he's kind of pulling me down. And I was like, dude, don't touch me. And he's just yelling nonsense in my ear. And then I get out of his grasp, and he walks in front of me, and he starts walking backwards into me. And I was like, dude, leave me alone. And then he walks away.
How bad did he smell?
When he had his arm around me.
But he wasn't homeless.
He's on his way there, though. He's on his way to being homeless.
He just looked like some kid that lives in downtown. I don't know, like he looked like a kid that would be in the music scene in downtown Columbia.
Yeah, he looks like someone that doesn't take care of himself and was currently tripping balls.
Not trying to say anybody. Well, now you just make it seem like I'm trying to call everyone in downtown Columbia who likes music a dirty person.
No. They're not. Some of them, yes, but for the most part, no. But like, he walks away from me, and then he walks towards Ryan. He's like, I'm trying to start a fight with your friend. I was like, what the fuck? And then the Amoeba employees see him, and they immediately were like, oh, it's this guy. So they pull out their walkie-talkies, and they're like saying shit. And I walk up to the Amoeba guy. I'm like, hey, he's grabbing people. And then they grab him, and they take him up front, and he walks up to the cashier, and he's like, what do you think of Harvey Weinstein? Which is actually pretty funny. And then they kicked him out, and they took a picture of him.
What do you think of Harvey Weinstein?
No comment. I know him personally. I know him very well. No comment. I'm completely kidding. Harvey Weinstein's a piece of shit. But then they kick him out.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, guys. Let's not jump to conclusions here. And then they're like, sorry, he's been in here 3 times this week. So, guy, whoever you are that goes into Amoeba and, likes to yell about, he was yelling about his underwear at one point. I think he was asking if anybody has any underwear. Asked me if I had a bathtub in my apartment, if I can get him in touch with Barry Johnson.
Which, I mean, if we knew Barry Johnson, we would get him in touch with him.
Absolutely, I would. I'd love to help him out.
We just don't know who that is.
I get him in touch with Barry Kramer. We should be like, Barry, we got a friend who really wants to meet you. Okay. And then we just like set him up on a date with this guy. Not a date, like a lunch date. Not a date as in they're gonna date though. I don't think Barry would like to become intimate with this man. I don't think Barry would like to become intimate with any man. Oh, I don't know. I'm not inside Barry's head. Maybe he would.
What are you doing, Luigi?
Luigi?
Fucking...
Jeez Louise.
No! Fuck me.
Slurp?
He's mine.
It's yours.
He's done. He's done, right? Yeah.
You got him.
And now I'm gonna harness the power of something, Matt.
The power of Christ.
The power of fire.
Ooh. It's a nice oriental rug.
Fire elemental ghost. Ha ha. Thanks, Professor.
I love this little dude. Let's get a tattoo of him. Let's get matching tattoos, Professor Egad.
How about we get a necklace? I get one half of his face on one, you get the other half. No, I get his hair, you get
His head?
His head.
I was gonna say, because like, if you only got half of his hair, that'd be really sharp. And if you tripped, that could go right into your throat. And then, you know, you might die.
Yes.
Outstanding work. You're like a leopard on the hunt.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I'm like a leopard on the hunt.
But I do like that Oriental rug. I remember Catherine tried to sell me an Oriental rug for some reason.
Did you kick her ass?
Oh, I wish. She's gonna somehow hear this and then sue me for slander. Or a threat. She's gonna say I was threatening her.
He threatened me.
He said he was gonna kick my ass. And all those months when he was in the apartment above me, giving me a heart attack with his loud feet, I knew he was gonna eventually one day try to kick my ass. Those look like dog toys. Like, you know that thing you got for Lego that you put peanut butter inside?
Yeah, the Kongs?
Yeah, that's what that looks like. Oh, got a key?
Gimme, gimme.
Gimme. Something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. Got the rest of the rhyme.
I'll pull down your underwear?
That's right.